Hey everybody, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's snowing here, so it's just a good time to craft. If you're not seeing that red live box in the corner, please hashtag replay. Let's pull this up on my computer. Make sure we're live. Or not. There we are. Alright, so again, if you're not seeing that red live box in the corner, you're just catching the replay, and that's totally cool. Just hashtag replay. And if you could like, follow, and share the video, I greatly appreciate it. So today I painted this door round. I just used, it's called Real Red acrylic paint. It dries really fast. And we're going to use the chevron pattern. It's the candy stick chevron pattern. And have you been naughty or have you been nice? So today we're going to do naughty, but I can explain. So first to say Santa thinks I'm naughty, but I can explain. And I also have the naughty cutout chocolate chips. So we're going to do that. And then I made a bow. I'm not the greatest bow maker, but I made a bow before I came live, so we'll put this on here too. It's a little bit big, needs some work, but it looks cute, so we're going to try it today. If anybody has any tips on making bows, I would gladly take any suggestions or help, because I'm not real good at them. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is take this out of the package. And remember, these new ones, the back of them are yellow, so we don't have to write the word back on them anymore. But since these are a bigger transfer, we're going to peel it up and flip it over so it doesn't fold on itself. You don't want it to stick to itself. And we're going to fuzz this. And after we fuzz it, we're going to put some surface wax down on our round so it doesn't pull up the paint. Like I said, I hope everybody had a wonderful day. I can't believe it's December already. And if you don't have one of these fuzzing cloths, you can use a bath towel, kitchen towel, you can use your sweatshirt, anything that's going to pick up some fuzz. Or some lint, sorry. I have already used this transfer. We've done it on one of our trays. Alright, so this is all fuzz now. Stick it up here a little ways, and I'm going to take this with our surface wax. Okay. And there's a wax applicator in here. Our wax applicator fits perfectly into the jar. So we're going to put some wax on the applicator, and we're just going to rub it all over the board. We're going to wax on and wax off. I always want you to remember that. And then the other reason why we do this, again, is because we don't want that transfer to peel up the paint that we've put on here, and we don't want to stretch the transfer. And the transfers are good for 8 to 12 uses, and if you take care of them properly, you can get several more out of them. Alright, so we're going to flip this over, and we're going to use the other side to buff it out. Okay, and put it back in our jar so we don't lose it. Oh, that's not what I wanted it to do. Guess I need a bigger workstation. Sorry about leaving the video. All right, so obviously this transfer is bigger than our round, but that's okay. So we're just going to push it down. You don't want any air bubbles in your transfer. Air bubbles are bad. Air bubbles will make the paste bleed. And if you have any questions on any of the products I'm using, please feel free to send me a message. So for this part of it, I'm going to use Shimmer Frost. Okay. And our paste and our ink are a yogurt sour cream consistency. Isn't that pretty? Okay. So we're going to take our squeegee. We're going to take some paste. And we're going to pull down. And again, this is a yogurt sour cream consistency. And this is chalk in paste form. It's water soluble and non-toxic. What I'm doing is covering the entire silk screen. Pulling the excess paste as I go. Little paste goes a long ways. So we're going to grab just a little bit more. And our excess paste that we have, we'll just scrape it off and put it back into the jar. You don't want to waste any of it. And who doesn't like decorating their own house? These are absolutely unique to you, so nobody else would have them. So if this is something that you would like to do, please send me a message. So we're just scraping the excess off. I'm just kind of looking to make sure that all the spots are covered. Okay. And we're going to take our excess and we're going to scrape it right back in the jar. And I'm not going to close this yet. I want to pull this up and make sure we didn't miss any spots, because if we did, we can lay it back down. So you want to pull it up kind of slow. Spot right here. See how easy it was just to lay it back down? Alright, so I'm going to lay this down on my towel that I have on the floor. And I have a water bottle and it's just filled with water. So I'm just going to spray this off with water because you don't want the paste to stick in your transfer. I guess I could move that up just a little bit farther, but that's okay, because the bow is going to cover that part up. All right, so far this is what we have. Isn't that pretty? Okay. So now we're going to take our dryer and we're going to dry this. I already have my glue gun on. And I just smeared it. Hi, Kayla. I just smeared my paste. That's not what you want to do. All done with work today? Like it. I can't believe I just did what I did, but hey, stuff happens. So now it's dry after I smeared it. Thank you, Tracy. I did make a bow. I am horrible at bows, but the husband said it looked fine, so we're gonna roll with it today. Well, that's fun being there that early. Alright, so we're going to take our other transfer. I'm glad I don't have to work for 4 days, Kayla. Although I have to take your brother to Flint to meet your other brother tomorrow. Ah, you'll get used to it. Alright, I'm just cutting the transfer apart. Yes. What other brothers do you have? You have Austin and Brandon. So now we're going to open up our Chalkable Shapes. One of the Chalkable Shapes says nice and the other one says naughty, and we're going to use naughty this time. Just going to kind of go along with the funny post I put on Facebook that everybody thinks I'm naughty, so we're going to go with that one. So we're going to take this off the backer sheet and we're going to fuzz it. You have to work tomorrow, Kayla? So we're going to take this and we're going to line it up on our chalkable shape. And I have glitter all over the place. Okay. We're going to smooth this down. You don't want any air bubbles in it. Or dog hair. All right, and we're going to use the color Forest on this. Thanks, Tracy. Enjoy your day. So we're just covering up the letters. And we will clean this because we got to use the but I can explain part on the bottom. But we're going to kind of get this part done. All right, let's stick that back in the jar. And we'll spray it up. All right. So right now, we've got the word naughty. Okay, so let's dry this real quick. Okay, we'll set that to the side. And I'll show you real quick how to clean these. I'm going to take a wipe and I'm going to wipe the front side of this to get the excess paste off of there. And with the darker colors, they will stain the transfer, but it doesn't affect how they're used. As long as you get all the paste out of the silk screen, you're good. All right, so we're going to take our board eraser. It's just like a magic eraser, but it has no chemicals in it, and it's specifically made to clean the transfers. Okay, so we'll take it and flip it over and do the same to the other side. We just do not use a white on the back side. You only want to use water and your board eraser. Okay. Clean this out really good. We're going to take our paper towel and dry it. Okay, so you just want to, you don't want to push the paper towel down on it. You just want to do a fast motion and wipe it off. So we are going to be pasting back on our board. So we're going to wax the surface again. So let's move this out of the way. And we'll take our surface wax again. I'm thinking I'm going to put the bow on first. and then go from there. Because the bow is a little bit big. I'm almost not wanting the bow there, but it'll be all right. So let's take our bow, and like I said, I am not a bow maker, but I think it kind of turned out cute. I'm just going to have to work at fluffing it up a little bit more. And again, I'm up for suggestions. If anybody has a good idea on how to make them, please let me know. All right, so we're going to put some hot glue on the back of this. Push this down. And there is a hole to hang this, so it's all set for you if you wherever you want to hang it. Oh, this is gonna stick. Some glue on there. So that's what we have so far. I don't think it's going to stay for some reason. I have to work with it. My glue don't want to stick for some reason today. It's pretty embarrassing. Sorry for the delay. The life of a crafter. Nothing ever works right. Alright, so maybe that'll be enough now. Alright, so we're going to take the Santa Thanks. And we're going to fuzz that. I'm just going to fuzz it real quick on my fuzzing cloth. Okay, and we're going to smooth that down. And we're going to use green again. Just put the bow on there because I want to make sure everything's going to fit. Okay. We're going to pull this up. And we're going to spray it off with water. So we've got the bow on there, and it says Santa Thanks. Hopefully you can see that. Santa thinks I'll take naughty. And let's put another glue stick in there because I'm going to run out. Some glue on there. Now we're going to put this right under here. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. I don't measure anything. I just kind of think it looks better when you just kind of go with it. This glue is junk. Something was definitely wrong with my glue. Sorry, everybody. Be a few spots that I'm going to have to clean up on, but that's all right. Pressing this down. All right, so Santa thinks I'm naughty. Okay, so now we're going to take the transfer that we cleaned and we're going to put on the bottom here, but I can explain. And we're also going to use Forest. We just need just a little bit. And just be careful you don't get the word naughty in this. We do have smaller squeegees for finer work here, so if that's something that you need, is definitely... I enjoy using the smaller squeegees, just so... I think this turned out really cute. Sorry for all the technical difficulties. I appreciate everybody's support and watching. So we're going to pull this up slowly. So like I said, if you make a mistake, you can lay it back down. And spray this off again. Alright, Santa thinks I'm naughty, but I can explain. That turned out really cute. Alright, so if anybody has any questions or would like to know where I got any of this stuff, please send me a message. And again, if you're not seeing that red light box in the corner, hashtag replay. And if you could like, follow, and share the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for sticking with me for the couple hiccups with my glue gun. I greatly appreciate it. But hit that heart button, share it out to your friends, let everybody know about it. Thank you again for your time. Have a wonderful day.